video today talking about my postpartum body and just kind of things that I experienced postpartum that I wasn't expecting. There's some things that people do not tell you, so I am going to tell you 5 things that nobody really talks about postpartum. Number 1 is after I had Quinn and like the following days, my armpits stank really badly. Like, I'm serious. Like, I was putting on deodorant like 3-4 times a day, like just, and like washing myself, and it didn't help. There was nothing I could do. Like, I was washing myself like multiple times a day, putting on deodorant. I stunk. And like, I'm not a stinky person. Like, I don't have stinky armpits. I've never really, like, sometimes I won't even wear deodorant because I just don't smell. And like, that was so weird for me. And I was so like upset. I was like, am I gonna smell like this forever? Yeah, that was depressing. Number 2, you are going to look a lot different. Like, obviously your body changes, but your body is going to, like, it's gonna have a different shape almost. Like, my body for the most part is the shape it was before, but I have like fat on like different places and like more fat on places I didn't before. Yeah, so it's a little bit different, but it's not like crazy different. Trust me, you won't care once you have the baby. Like, it's not the end of the world. You had a baby. If you had a baby, you rock. You're awesome. You're a badass. I mean, I worry about my body. I can't, maybe I can be a hypocrite and tell you not to worry about your body, because I totally worry about mine. And I am trying to lose some weight, but I know it's not the end of the world, and I would do it 1,000 times over to have my daughter again. I don't care. Your vagina is gonna look weird. I'm getting real in depth here. And if anybody I know watches this, I'm sorry that you have to like hear details about my vagina. I personally had a 2nd-degree tear that was not stitched, so they just left it and it healed fine on its own, but it doesn't look the same. And like, it's not like super different, but it's not the same, and it will take time to heal, not just like any wounds that you had, any tears or anything like that, but you have to realize like your body has just pushed out like a huge human. Like, your body is going to be a lot different. You've literally just pushed a baby out. Like, that's badass as hell. That's pretty badass. I'm just being honest. It's like, seriously, it's gonna look weird, but don't be freaked out. It will go back to, maybe not the same as it was, but it will go back to normal eventually. Everybody is different, and don't freak out if you're feeling like you're not back to normal. Like, don't worry about it. You will get there eventually. Number 4, loose skin. You might have loose skin, especially on your tummy, and you may get stretch marks like on your butt, on your hips, on your thighs, on your belly, on your boobs, on your arms. Like, you might get stretch marks everywhere. Within a short period of 9 months, your body is packing on, like, I think the healthy weight is like 35 pounds. Like, that's a lot of weight to pack on, like, super, super quickly. I thought I was in the clear for stretch marks. I was like, yes, I don't have any. And I hit like 32 weeks and like 1 appeared, and then just all of a sudden it was like dominoes, like stretch marks all over my belly. I personally did get loose skin as well on my tummy. I think just because it just like grew so fast towards the end. When I was first pregnant, I actually lost weight because I had really bad morning sickness, and then I gained it really, really, really quickly after that. So that's, I think, why I got so many stretch marks, because my skin was like, I lost like 10 pounds when I first got pregnant, and then I gained like, I don't even know how much I gained, but I gained a lot very quickly. Number 5, you guys. The 5th thing that nobody tells you about postpartum is you will sleep. I promise. Everybody likes to tell you how much you will not sleep, but I swear to God, you will sleep. Even if it's having your significant other take the baby for, you know, the night, or have grandma, grandpa, or maybe your baby's just an awesome sleeper. Like, people just like company for their misery, and like, honestly, being a mom is the best thing in the world. Like, seriously, it's so, so worth it. Like, going through all this stuff with your body and all these emotions and everything, even if you may not get as much sleep as you used to, but it's so, so worth it. Like, I can't even be mad at Quinn. Like, half the time, like, when she wakes up in the middle of the night, she's like smiling and laughing at me. I'm like, how am I supposed to be mad at that? Until she gained her birth weight back, that was the toughest part for me. Just waking up every 2 hours to feed her was insane, especially because she is naturally like a good sleeper. She likes to sleep a lot. She's sleeping up to 7 hours now, and like, don't feel bad if like your baby doesn't do that. And she doesn't do that every night. Like, last night she was up every 3 hours, so like, don't feel bad if your baby doesn't do that, because not all babies do. If they do, that's awesome, then you get a lot of sleep. If not, don't worry about it. It will change. Just remember that everything with parenthood is always changing. Nothing is ever permanent. Kids change so quickly that, yeah, maybe one day you'll be getting no sleep. Maybe the next day they'll be sleeping through the night. Like, you have no idea what's going to change. So just cherish the moments that you have now. That's what I've kind of learned. I just go with the flow, and I kind of just let her determine like our schedule, because there's no point. There's no point in trying to enforce a schedule on a baby so young. If she's tired, she's gonna sleep. If she's hungry, she's gonna eat. I follow like a very like loose schedule. Like, okay, she gets a bath this day and this day. I wake up whenever she wakes up. We get up. I change her. We hang out a little bit. We play. I put her in her swing for a nap, and that's pretty much the only schedule we have after that. It's just kind of we chill out and see where the day takes us. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna say like, oh yeah, being a parent is the easiest thing. Like, it's not. And I've definitely had my struggles, but it's worth it. It's awesome. It's hard, but it's so rewarding, and it's awesome to have like a teeny little mini you. They're so sweet, and they're so cuddly and snuggly. So yeah, anyways, I will show you guys my postpartum belly. This is actually really hard for me to show you. I've struggled a lot with my body image in the past, and obviously having a baby hasn't really helped that situation, but I kind of want to show other women that it's like okay to not have a perfect body like right after having a baby. Like, I definitely don't have a perfect body. It's okay to have stretch marks. It's okay to have loose skin. Like, don't worry about it. Like, I felt like kind of bad because I would see women that would just immediately bounce back, and they would be like super slim and no stretch marks at all, no loose skin. Like, they just looked like perfect, and they were fitting into their like non-maternity jeans within like a week, and I'm like, oh, okay. I still wear my maternity pants sometimes, and not necessarily because I have to, but just because they're really comfortable. They're comfy, just wear them, who cares? So yes, I will show you guys my tummy. I'm not gonna really show much else, but I will show you my perfectly imperfect belly. So maybe you guys will know that it's okay to have stretch marks, and it's okay to have loose skin. It's okay to have a little bit of extra weight after having a baby. Don't be too hard on yourself. All right, so this is me with my shirt on. In terms of like actual weight, I think I'm only like 5 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight, so my weight hasn't really changed that much. But like in terms of weight distribution, it's a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I look pretty normal with my shirt on. You can't tell that I had a baby. Well, at least I like to think that. But when I put my shirt up, I'm doing this in front of a window, so I hope like none of my neighbors like see. When I put my shirt up, you can definitely see I've got lots of stretch marks. And that's just kind of the way it is. I have stretch marks all over my belly. Keep in mind, this is also 3 months postpartum, so these scars are like 3 months old. I also have them on my hips, which I had before the baby. I have them on my thighs as well. I got some, obviously gained a little extra weight there. This is normal, you guys. My belly is more jiggly. I have a little bit of loose skin. It's a little more squishy. I think it's kind of cute. It's completely normal to have a little extra weight and have stretch marks and have loose skin. And honestly, it's really hard for me to show you guys my belly because it's not perfect. I'm not a perfect person, and I mean, we have influences everywhere telling us that we need to be perfect, but the truth is, I am perfect, whatever. I'm perfectly imperfect. This is the way my body is, and I have a beautiful, beautiful daughter. So whatever. Like I said, I'd do it like 1,000 times over to have her again. So yeah, you guys. All moms are beautiful in my opinion, so if you've had a baby or you've adopted a baby, you're gorgeous. Anyways, you guys, thank you for watching. I hope this helped you guys, make you feel better about yourselves. Anyways, see you guys. Bye!